Hello, everyone. Welcome to a webinar where you will find out why you should consider Poland for expansion of your business. This event is a part of the soft landing program organized by Cambridge Innovation Center, Venture Café Warsaw, in collaboration with Polish Investment and Trade Agency and EY. By participating in the program, international companies will be able to get comprehensive support at all the stages of entering the Polish market. I'm Eva Geresz, and I represent Venture Café Warsaw. Joining me today are Olena Kolikhova. Olena represents EY, and Jan Rogowski from Polish Investment and Trade Agency. Olena and Jan will share with you some useful information about business opportunities in Poland. Our guest is Vadim Titov. Vadim is really experienced entrepreneur and currently CEO of Scan and Buy. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Just before we get started, I would like to make sure that we address all your questions. So please share them in the comments, and we will answer all of them. So Vadim came with a really interesting business idea. Can you tell us more about that?
Okay. Hi, I'm Vadim. I'm founder and CEO of Scan and Buy. This is a Polish company, but team original from Belarus. Our solution is mobile self-checkout for any retailers with delivery options. This is future of retail, and in this pandemic reality, we create easy solution for buy everything in regular store without key. You enter the store, scan the barcode from your application, and pay an application, and here we go. Safe, healthy to customer and staff and supermarkets.
Actually, is a really good idea for this year.
Yeah.
Once we have pandemic all over the world, but your business idea came before that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we start our business like B2B solution for digitalization, regular stores for collect data for easy payment, but now we make small pivots for our startups, and just for example in Belarus we start create a marketplace for delivery from five retailers for 5 retailer network.
Okay, and this pivot was related with COVID, with pandemic.
Yeah, but maybe you know delivery options and something self-checkout options in retail grow now like explosion, and any retailers need connect to delivery options, connect to delivery marketplace like okay, Biedronka connect to the Glovo, and any retailers need okay delivery options, self checkout for safe, healthy, and we provide this solution for any retailers.
Okay, great. And why did you start in Poland? Because actually you are from Belarus, right?
Yeah, but team from Belarus, and we have experience working with Poland Prize program. I was 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I was mentor in startup Pinkfin, provide this startup to Huge Fink, and have experience, understand this market, speaking Polish language, and I think so Polish is a good start business and grow to European market.
Okay. Do you have some plans for scaling up your business?
Yeah, we started from Poland. We have a negotiation with Polish supermarkets, Polish grocery retails, negotiation with IKEA, and we make implementation, for example, for Polish IKEA, make tests in one shops in Warsaw. The next step will be scalable our product to IKEA in Poland, and the next step will be scalable product, scalable solution to all IKEA, just for example.
It sounds impressive. I'm really happy that you mentioned that for you, Poland was a good start for the European Union market, because it's what we do. We prepared soft landing program for companies from different countries and who would like to start a business in Poland or open a new entity and then maybe scale up to different countries in European Union. So maybe Janek, you can tell more about some business possibilities in Poland from your perspective.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much. So I'm a representative of Polish Investment and Trade Agency. So our role in the process of relocation to Poland is that we are actually the first point of contact. So whenever companies are thinking about moving to Poland, they usually contact us. And then we have all of the instruments to advise them on how they should start, which people they should contact, and so on. And when we're talking about the companies from Belarus right now, we are this first point of contact, and we also help these people and companies to get visas, which is right now, which is really important. So we already managed to help 2,000 people to get visa, which we find a really high number. And almost 700 of these visas belong to the companies and startups. So we are working closely with Ministry of Foreign Affairs to speed up this process and help these companies to establish their businesses in Poland as soon as possible. So what opportunities we have in Poland? Well, of course, we have the startup community to scale up. Therefore, we are really happy that we managed to actually start this program together with Cambridge Innovation Center, Venture Café, Warsaw, and EY, because it just gives the great opportunity to integrate with the Polish startup ecosystem. So yes, this is true what Vadim already said, like being in Poland, it grants the access to European market. We in Poland also have this developed startup ecosystem, so there is a huge possibilities to being contacted with venture capital, and venture capital is also supported by the Polish government, so there's additional money to be get from the government. But what is, I think, one of the most important facts is that we in Poland are really close in terms of culture to Belarus people and companies. Therefore, we think that it will be extremely easy to integrate, and we both can get extreme benefits out of it.
Yeah, that's great that you mentioned that, and I would like to ask Vadim about your experiences with Polish market, with establishing some contacts with the new clients. Can you share some stories with us?
Yeah. So from Belarus, we're looking for two markets, Lithuania and Poland. Yeah. To Vilnius, 2 hours by train or cars is very, very close to us. But just example, very different regulation in Lithuania and Poland. For startups in Lithuania, we need to apply to startup visa, waiting for agree, and after that, after received a startup visa, need create company. I think so. Is a 3 month. In Poland, we stay in the bus in the evening, going to Warsaw in the morning, and okay, get the person, get the eco app, and start the company. I think so. 3 hours in the morning. That's enough. Wait maybe 3 or 5 days. Get the company. 1 hour open bank account in Santander, and here we go. You have a company. Your can scalable your startup to European market. Very easy for understanding. My experience, I think so, is a very easy, very understandable, very polite people help for any steps. And what else?
Vadim, I have a question for you because you mentioned it was easy for you to open the company in Poland, but usually when I talk to entrepreneurs, they usually have some challenges. Did you have any challenge in opening company or running your business in Poland? Can you share with us? Because I think it would be also very interesting for our viewers to learn more about also challenges and what to expect and how you can overcome these challenges.
Yeah, but need to understand mentality. Sometimes in the Russian market, I can call for something friends and find it okay. Owner of company, owner of supermarkets, and make meeting for maybe next week. Okay, in Poland, and we have in Poland have huge corporates, and you need to make introduction. Find okay. I have very thank you for Maciek Sadowski from Startup Hub Poland. Make me a lot of introduction for any companies, and after that we make meeting, but not in the next week, maybe next month. Okay, my expectation was we have solution, we're ready to implement. Okay, not right now. We have different tasks, and I think so. We'll be ready working with you maybe 2 or 3 months later. But I have good expectation working with Microsoft. Alena working with Microsoft years ago, and very helpful us, but very easy connect with people in Microsoft in Warsaw, and very easy solved all problem. I think so. I think so because all processes have implementation.
Yeah, what you mentioned is one of the very important things actually is to have a local partner who know everyone, who can help you get you introduced to other potential partners or potential clients you can have. So it's very important to have such connections and to get it before you enter the market, the new market, unknown markets you actually don't know, and it's can get very easier to open your business and to run your business when you have such partner as you mentioned, as Microsoft. And right now we're launching this soft lending program also because we want to become such partner for international companies who will enter the Polish market and help them make their first steps, help them make this soft lending very, very soft actually, and very easy, very fast, instead of fighting with all the legal problems and legal requirements. And that's why partnering with big companies, with initiatives is very important.
Olena, can you tell more about those legal requirements and how we actually can support companies who would like to open their businesses here?
Yeah, definitely, sure. We do understand that even if you're running a very successful company in your local market, it's very hard usually to enter a new unknown market, and when launching your business abroad, you have to be aware of a lot of different legal tax requirements, and you have to do a lot of research before you enter a new country. Let's say legal requirements for company incorporation in this country, learn about requirements for relocation of employees, having work and resident permits. You have to learn how the tax system works, especially if it's a business that is right now outside of the European Union. And usually these informations are not that easy to find. There is no single page when you can go and learn everything there. And sometimes also these informations are available only in a local language. So it's getting even harder to understand everything for a foreigner. And that's why we've decided to create this initiative, which would be some kind of a hub for such information. And by joining the program, foreign companies can get support in the areas they need to launch their company, including filling and submitting all necessary documents, the process of company incorporation, immigration support, tax support. And actually all the partners of the soft lending program are eager to help international companies to make their first step and to launch their business, and also growing it, because as both Jan and Vadim mentioned, it's very important to, besides the legal filling the legal requirements, you have to of course network with local community and get to know them, and we are also here to help to provide these connections.
Yeah, that's really true, and that's why we also built the program divided into 5 days, and every day we have something to offer to the companies that will participate in the program. For example, on Monday, everyone has a welcoming session. Then there are some meetings with experts, and also with the key players from our Polish ecosystem, innovation ecosystem. So we just we want to be sure that we are able to provide you all the support regarding those legal requirements, but also help you to integrate within community and just provide you with all information about business opportunities for you, because sometimes once you are not from here, you might be not familiar with all the possibilities that you have. That's why we work with Jan from a Polish investment and trade agency, with Olena from UI. We as Venture Café and CIC are giving you access to the community, to the spaces where you can work from. I have the next question to Vadim. Can you also tell us something about cultural differences? Because I know that from between our countries, they are not so huge, but you have also international experience. So I'm really interested in your perspective on this topic.
I think so. It's not very different, Belarus and Polish, and in this case, now we understand, but Belarusian people is changes. Now we see this, and Polish is very close for us, mentality and language, and I think so. I believe Belarus will be in European Union soon as possible, and we'll be working together. And I think so. We first who's provides business from Belarus to Polish, and I believe for sometimes we don't have the border, and we'll be like one European family. And I want to say about soft landing towards in this pandemic reality and this political reality. Soft landing is very important for Belarusian business. How to create, how to make visa support. Something pandemic regulation. In this case, create the company. Everything is not easy like 1 year previous, and I think so. I think so. Or if you want to start business in Poland, is a good opportunity. But first of all, I think so. Go to soft landing company and make this help, because these people have good experience and save you money. Thank you. So it's a small advertisement for you. Yeah.
Vadim, I have also one question, because you mentioned that the language for you was also easy, and usually foreigners are saying that Polish language is not that easy. Maybe you can share some tips how you learn it, and how others can start to learn it.
I have a long story. It's a funny story, but I live in Grodno, is a border of Polish, from 30 years ago, and start watching Polish television and learning Polish language in Telewizja Polska Program Pierwszej. Yeah, is it true? Is it true? I was a kid in the first class and watch Dobranoc. Is my first Polish experience. Starting and from Belarus is easy because Belarusian language very similar like Polish.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for opportunity.
Great. Thank you. It's you mentioned that it's really good to get into soft landing program. Actually, we prepared like the package, the pre-lending package, which is free of charge for everyone, and where all the international companies can get all the information how to start at the Polish market. And it's really unique, and it's really complex. So I highly encourage you to visit our website, softlanding.pl, and you will find 4 steps, because we divided our program for the pre-lending part, for new entity, where EY can give you your support with opening the new entity, and the third stage, which is first 30 days, because as you know, first steps are really crucial, especially in the new market. So we prepared the special program. We planned all the days of the week, where you will get the knowledge and some connections. And fourth step is scaling up. So this step is for the companies that are ready for scaling up. So if you are interested in find out more, just visit our website, and we are happy to help you. Would you like to add something?
Yeah, sure. So thank you very much, and of course I will be happy to welcoming all of the foreign companies and startups into Poland. Thanks.
Great. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Vadim, for sharing your great experience. I think that this is really important for people who are entrepreneurs, just to share the experience, because all of us, we make some mistakes, and it's easier once we can learn from the others and from the experience. You also avoided some mistakes by partnering with some organizations. That's really great to hear that. So thank you one more time, and thank you, Olena. Thank you, Jan, for sharing really useful knowledge, and see you in Poland.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.